3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Today I'll be reviewing the Ender and 3D printer known by the Ender 3. The Ender 3 has been popularized by most people by saying it's a great beginner printer. My experience with mine was nothing like that. For example, it's like, for example, this is the first print I got off it. Focus. Well, that's the first model I got off it. Worked perfectly. No flawlessness at all. The only thing is, it's a bit warped. My guess probably was ABS's printing width and that probably wasn't tuned right. So that warped. I then moved on to a design. I said, okay, cool, that works. Assembled it. Next print. The head stopped printing on this Charmander because of heat creep. Because of heat creep, which caused the extruder to skip steps, resulting in this. It's like this. I pretty much snap off the tail by accident. It's like this is pretty strong. Same with this doggo. I print up, but the quality assurance when a part leaves the factory is not good. Like, I went to see someone who to help me out. They said, oh, it's just the burn tube's the issue. It's degrading. It may have been, but I was never printing anywhere near the temperature it needed to degrade. Like, okay, cool, 200 degree C, it's fine. On my left, he gave me a roll of PTG to try out. This is a part I got off it while the printer was still doing this to PLA. Fun and great experience I had. Just lovely. I worked out that heatsink fan was blowing. I replaced it. So at a new print, I got some of this stuff here, which is actually a lot of what would have caused it originally to malfunction. Now, listen to that real quick. Now, it's printing perfectly, but I still had issues with it. Then I tried printing a bunch of these cubes, which I was printing out for a table, which my PTG part was meant to go there on. So it's like, I had that, but this still, I had about, I think, this is my black PLA roll, 1 kilo of it. After all my failures, all my tests and failures of me trying, it still didn't succeed at all. And it's like, I think now about 300 grams of filament left on it. And it's like this, from memory, it's about, let me see how heavy it is. Let's trust the scale. turn you on. It's about 20 grams. It's still outrageously heavy. And I had to print 4 of them out. Still not great. Like, and that fan blew up again. I replaced the control board, because that also blew up. And then got a new fan in. Got printing. I have a black swatch. It's actually quite pliable, to be honest. That worked. Next thing I got was another dog, because I know these dogs work. Pretty accurately sliced and pretty good model, being honest. But when compared to this, which I'm going to chuck a time lapse on the screen right now. Okay, like when compared to how that printed, this took me several tries to get correct. This first go. Great use of stuff. In all, I do recommend an N3, but just be warned, Creality is not the best at support either. But I asked them about my fan. They said, oh, contact the person who sold it to you, not us. They're listed on the warranty card. I don't know whether or not I meant to contact them or the seller. They never say to that. They said, oh, contact this email if you have any issues with the printer. I reported my issue with the fan. They said, sorry, contact the seller who sold it to you. Great. Just be warned, N3, I would recommend for someone who actually has a half an idea of how 3D printing works. And it's like, I did know what I was getting myself into before I started. Just telling you. So it is a lot more than what most people think it is. But honestly, if you enjoy it, go ahead. Anyway, that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. The rest of the video will just be a time lapse of me assembling the printer. Thanks and goodbye.